Good evening to all my fellow spiritually ratchet friends and family. Welcome to all of our new and curious. Just to catch you up, Spiritually Ratchet is a visual podcast that you can catch me on every Sunday evening live on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. After that, I'll send out the audio podcast version on Spotify, Apple Music, and anywhere else that the Anchor streaming allows me to stream to. So who's Spiritually Ratchet? I'm Spiritually Ratchet. I'm Arbra, not Barbara. And I'm on my walk. I'm on my spiritual path to a deeper relationship with God. But at the same time, I'm just like you. I'm a sinner. I have questions. I've got habits. I've got views. I've got experiences. And they're not all squeaky clean. So I created a safe place for me and for people like me to talk about it. This is a judge-free zone. We'll discuss things that are too holy for the ratchet and too taboo for the spiritual. There'll be strong language, trust me on that. There will be adult content. I swear to God, adult is probably not even a strong enough word. There will be unpopular opinions. So this is definitely for the 18 and up, and not a place where if you don't mind discussing the hard stuff and being uncomfortable, you can leave now. But there also will be tons of jokes. There will be understanding. There will be building of bridges. There will be love. There will be prayer. And prayerfully, there will be healing. Thank you again for hanging out with me, and enjoy the show. Hey everybody, welcome. Really, that was the first thing I see when I bring you on screen. Good job. Alrighty, in case nobody knows which way, this way. This guy over here, this is Taylor. Say hi, Taylor.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Y'all doing all right?
And you know my partner in crime down here, Miss Shimmy.
I think y'all right there.
In case you have missed it, Miss Shimmy has been blind for like 3 weeks.
Yes.
On top of that, so we're going to set up a GoFundMe like we did the Gorilla Glue girl. And we're going to donate either keeping
$2,000. I need $2,000 to have this. So we can
what can we donate to you to keep you blind?
To keep me, what the?
I'm just saying.
Alcohol will keep me blind. Ibuprofen, aspirin, anything that would thin my blood. That would keep me blind. That's rude. That's just so rude.
I'm just saying, because some people work better with their other senses when they've lost one. That's all.
No.
Just making sure we cover all the bases. I'm just trying to take care of it.
I don't want to be with any ugly people in my life, so I need my sight back. ASAP.
Okay. I do need to have a whole session with you and Taylor in discussing dating, because I would be so interested to.
Okay, wait till I get my sight back. I
was gonna say we might slide into that today. Get a preliminary conversation going. Hi, Paul. We are from all over the place, so pick a spot. In the United States is where we're gonna say we're at right now.
Okay.
I have not been introduced to Paul yet, so that's where we're gonna start. All right, so today's topic is, did they forget about me? So I've heard a lot of people either complaining or excited, both sides of the spectrum, that they haven't been checked on or have been checked on very much during COVID and then the snowpacalypse that we just had.
Are we really calling it that?
Because we don't know. It's almost an apocalypse.
No, it's just called Texas. That's all it is Texas. It happens every year. Just this time we didn't have any power. That's it.
When has it been 1 degree?
Last year in February. I promise. Every year. 1 week in February. Every year. Promise.
It's not.
I'm going to look it up for you right now. Go ahead.
Please do. And you see to look it up? Just check.
I'm looking it up right for you.
Have a winter.
Yes, I can see. I heard you, smartass. Yes, I can see.
We have 3 winters.
We have one of those every year where you can't go nowhere. Some kind of ice. It's kind of don't go driving. We have it every single year. The only reason why it's all gassed up is because more people are at the house. Number one. Number two,
paying attention.
You can't really go nowhere. Number 3, people are more watching TV and online than ever now. So they pumped it way more than what it's supposed to be. Now I'm not saying we went like a negative 15 and all that stuff. That's different. But it's probably the most snow we had in a minute. But at the same time, it's just overhyped. It was what? It started Sunday and it was over Wednesday. Come on now. Come on.
I'm just saying. It's Texas. It happens.
Water.
Every year.
Gosh,
this time we just didn't go slip and slide.
You ain't got no water. It's freezing outside.
Right.
Oh my God.
I can see Taylor's face now.
There is nothing at the store.
Oh, you got the close up?
There's no water at the store. Of course not. Did they run
out of toilet paper this time? I don't think they ran out of toilet paper this time.
Like they ran out of bread, milk, and eggs. So people ate a lot of French toast over the past couple of days.
So in theory, and this may just be me, eggs and milk need to be refrigerated, but you didn't have no power, so
they had cooler.
You put it outside.
Okay.
Or you can sit outside in the snow.
Okay. And then the boiled water ban. Like,
I don't
for
want
real.
to talk about that because we're still going through that out here. So
for real. Like,
I drank so much cranberry juice that like if I take a urine test, it's gonna be super clear.
why are you acting like a hangman up there? What's up?
It's just people are just so extra. They're just so extra.
Yes,
everybody's extra to some degree.
I was so extra. I ate carbs every day.
But yesterday and today, look who on outside now. Oh man, everybody act like everything was cool. Like, y'all just wasn't paying 2 days ago.
Yep, I got a pedicure yesterday. I went to the grocery store yesterday. I had crawfish today. Like today was fine once I cleared my windshield.
I was trying to swallow, and it's not what I need. It made me tear up a little.
I sight better when you're clean. It was so many people at the car. I see that yesterday, like bright and early. Yes. I didn't see
the public, we're Texas, we can survive anything, blah, blah, blah. But like y'all were crying 2 days ago.
Everybody crying.
Talking about donate to me. What are you donating to? You only been a couple of days.
Well, this is my thing. Because, of course, I thrive off of the Valentine's Day business, right? So I did rush orders the day before. So my thing is, if you were rushing me to complete an order for you on the 13th, because you knew you were going to be able to go out on the 14th, why your ass go to the grocery store and do all the stuff you needed to do on Saturday was rushing?
Because they wanted your special dip.
My 12 strawberries I can get you through the day because they went bad by Monday. Because once you put chocolate on top of strawberries, they don't last that long.
They don't. And then you get
maybe a day or two. So you was hungry again by Monday. I'm just saying. So all that rushing, especially the one lady that was sitting up at Walmart waiting on me for 2 hours to deliver after I told you to stay your ass at home. And I'll call you when I was ready. Yeah. You could have been
okay. I'm not even gonna try and understand people. Mm-hmm. That's great. Mm-hmm. My question for today was did they forget about me? Was there anybody that you expected to check on, or was there anybody expecting you to And it didn't happen.
Nope.
Tyler was like, everybody know I ain't checking up on them.
I don't know what I'm checking. What am I checking for? Stay your butt in the house. I see you in a couple days. That's it. I mean, it wasn't nothing. It was nothing to really check on. Like, to be honest, like, okay, Sunday it hit that evening, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now that was the first day. Okay, it went overnight. Everybody still had their electricity, probably pretty much. Monday, it kind of got real. All right, cool. But you was already in the house anyway.
I went to my mama's house.
Then Tuesday, it was like, okay, we're going into our second day. All right, cool. Then when Wednesday got here, people was already moving about, going to the gas station, doing whatever they was doing anyway. So it wasn't like, oh my gosh, this is a blizzard. We snowed in. It wasn't nothing like that. It wasn't like constantly snowing where you just couldn't go nowhere. Come on now. By Thursday, people was already driving.
Taylor just may have a relapse because I'm angry all over again.
What are we panicking for? Oh, people that are in it. I went to go get some water. Oh, I gotta get some water.
Taylor, you don't understand. You don't understand the reason.
I need to wash my butt cheeks. You ain't wash your butt cheeks for like 2 or 3 times. You ain't wash me 2 or 3 days anyway. You've been sitting at the house.
Oh my God.
Not watch it. I'm sorry, and not including most of y'all was off on Monday. Come on, man, stop being stupid, man. Most of y'all was off on Monday.
Okay, so I made sure I checked on my mom and my sisters, and one of them, it didn't know why, but I still talk to her anyway.
I didn't even make top 2 list. Did you see that? And I talked to her most of the time. But
when were we not talking during our? We talk every day.
That's a true statement too.
So I already knew your circumstance.
I mean, yeah, if you called and checked on me, I appreciate it. My thing is, I've been blind since February 1st. So if you haven't been checking on me since February 1st, these last couple of days didn't matter much. Period. Point blank.
Okay, so let's discuss your situation because you've been very public about it. We discuss it on all of the shows and you've posted about it. Mostly
welcome to the spiritually ratchet of it.
Right. That's all. I mean, I got things I could say, but I'm running this on my actual public page, so I'm gonna kind of be good today.
Okay.
Sort of. Was there anybody that could have heard or seen on any of your various social platforms that you were out of sight and didn't reach out, that you expected to reach out? And I ask this question because you're dating. So, Taylor, the side note question for you is if you're dating someone, should you have checked on them?
The people I'm dating, they've been checking on me since December 25th.
Hallelujah.
I guess because I didn't really watch the news that much, but I guess the big deal was Texas. That was the big deal. That's how I knew something wasn't right. But and just government, y'all, I don't want no problems. I'm just a regular guy, man. Just
my goodness.
All opinions, don't come get me. I ain't starting I'm good.
No.
But no, seriously, like I don't see what the big deal.
Let me tell you what.
The only big deal was the frozen pipes. That was big. That was the only thing.
That ain't even a big difference because this is the thing. Growing up in Texas, I've lived in Texas on and off for almost 39 years of my life, right? Mm. So I've lived in Washington State, I've lived in Oregon, I've lived in Chicago, I've lived in DC, I've lived in Connecticut, I've lived all up north, right? The only difference was we did not have power. That's it. That's all. There's no other difference. Up north, you get frozen pipes if you don't drip your water. You know what I'm saying? All of that, everything is the same. You don't drive.
We get a drip warning every year, multiple times, sometimes.
Do you see what I'm saying? So, like cars playing ice hockey on the road, it happens everywhere. Now, the thing that killed me with this was that big pile up that we had
On
the other week,
Thursday, the first Thursday.
the prior Thursday. You know what I'm saying? That is out of control for me. Unfortunately, we lost a lot of lives.
Lord,
You know,
trouble's
rest in
here.
peace, all that kind of stuff. Prayer out to all those families. And I mean, I had to make a joke out of it to keep from crying about it. You know what I'm saying? But the thing was, to me, it was 136 cars. So car number 10 didn't see what was happening. Car number 11, 12, car number 58 didn't see it.
Did you see the video though? Like
I saw it, but the thing is, again, in Texas, because Texas is a liability state only, right? In Texas, right? When there's ice on the road, if you are born and raised in Texas, you should know that ice means full coverage insurance only. Point blank period. If you only got liability, you should not be on the road during ice. But
in case anybody doesn't understand what she's trying to say, she's saying if you live in Texas, you don't know what the hell you're doing on ice, so stay in the house unless you have full coverage.
Y'all asses don't even know what to do on dry land in Texas.
Amen.
Okay.
In rain.
I mean, it boggles my mind. Like you said, Taylor, people, oh, I need water. Oh, I need this. Oh, I need that. Oh, I need this. Oh, I need that. It's winter. It is winter. Everybody knows Texas gets hurricanes. Texas gets tornadoes. Texas gets thunderstorms real bad. We get hailstorms. We get all the weather around the world. We get it in Texas. Snow is not excluded from that.
Snow is actually quite common up towards the Panhandle, Wichita Falls area. Because when I lived in Wichita Falls, it would snow in April.
Thank you. So the people in El Paso are quite smart, because why? They're not on this dumbass power grid that the rest of Texas is on. They're smart enough to have their own power grid that's totally outside of everything else. Because Texas is dumb. Texas is dumb and has been dumb. When they say rednecks and beer and all that kind of stuff, Texas is it.
Hey, look, I'm drinking beer. Don't.
Literally. They are their own country. And in my opinion, it's a foreign country. Almost
it is
third world. Almost third world. I don't understand how we have so much oil and gas and power and all this kind of stuff, and we can't keep the whole state lit. That makes absolutely no sense.
Taylor?
I'm just saying.
Now, why black people
Taylor, I'm looking at your reactions after, in the midst of me talking, and you like,
Hold on.
Trouble is in the building, y'all. Trouble is in the building. Say hey, Q.
Oh, goodness.
Yo.
Welcome to the shenanigans.
Tons of shenanigans going on.
How y'all doing? Praise the Lord.
We is doing.
But see, I'm not impressed. Y'all see I'm not impressed face.
That's what I'm saying. There's no reason to be impressed.
I'm not impressed face, though. Why are you not impressed this time?
Hold on. Let me wait. Okay, we can all say we're above 30, right? We all at least above 30 right by now.
Speak for yourself.
Okay. Above 25. You gotta be at least 25 to be on here. You gotta be at least 25. Why
Right.
you gonna act like y'all ain't never been without no lights and no power? Why do you acting brand new? What's going on? I'm confused.
Because unfortunately, I've never been without lights or power.
Come on, let's be real.
I never had.
Why do you act like you never been in a thunderstorm and the lights went out or the power went out for a couple of days? Ain't nobody just never experienced this. Well, we all the black people.
I have not.
Taylor,
I've had like
seriously,
because
we had
the
this
transformer
conversation.
blew or something like that, but I have never been without power for any extended amount of time.
We just had this conversation at my mom's house. My mom lives in the older part of Cedar Hill, and the way the power is run and the way the wiring is done, I have never experienced a power outage more than maybe 15 or 20 minutes. So that's why that's the first place I went to on Monday.
So we saying everybody went out without power for how many days? 3 days?
My mom went out of power for about 20 or 30 minutes, and her power was back on. I went immediately to my mother's house.
Cool.
My mom was out of power for about 3 days. And for me, that was a big deal because she's older. She has medications that she needs to take on, and she couldn't eat and blah, blah, blah. So I clocked her all day.
Okay, cool. Now I'll give the exception to that rule. But I'm talking about the young folk. That's what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about these 69 and 59. We ain't talking about that. We're talking about 30, 40, 50. You ain't even paid the bill and you know them like that. I'm talking to y'all. I'm not talking.
Everybody younger than me.
Y'all stop playing like we don't know what I'm talking about. Y'all, I ain't talking about your grandmama and them. I ain't talking about the one that been in the 60s. They was doing civil rights days. I'm talking about, we talking about 40, 30, somewhere.
So you're talking about what's them new kid? Was it Generation Z and Y and
I don't even know what they are.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Them double A's and
we
double
acted
triple
like,
B's.
and then we like, oh, I can't go nowhere. We ain't been going nowhere for about a year. What are y'all talking about? Why is everybody? Oh,
because they've been somewhere.
Oh my gosh, we snowed in.
They are the whole reason Corona won't die.
They've been
They're the reason
they've
Corona
been
won't die
places.
because they keep going.
We forget about the COVID. Like we couldn't even go outside for like
I've been traveling since
3
COVID.
months.
I've been traveling since COVID.
No, I'm talking about for the people that when we was on lockdown,
You know how many
you
kids
could
up
not
in
go
Miami?
nowhere.
Why you
Do you
think
know how many
Florida
people
stay with
still
COVID?
went
Exactly.
when we were on lockdown?
They haven't stopped.
I know, but what I'm saying is the point of these little 3 days where you actually could not go on the road. And where you going? Man, that's my question.
That's why they
no. Where you going?
They panic because they have been going.
They need to go to the weed man. They gonna check at the liquor store.
I got mine before the storm hit.
Wait a minute. I have
mine.
heard of a few people getting stuck with side dudes or their entanglements, and they weren't supposed to be there.
They was just going to hit and quit and go home on the 15th.
Mm-hmm. You know, it was a late night Valentine's creep that didn't work out. What's up, Q? Did you get stuck?
I have to just say this before I jump off because I gotta go to work. So I want to say this real quick. I agree with Taylor, but I just want to know, just like with Taylor, like when I'm talking about the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, them people. I'm talking about all of them people. Mm-hmm. If you can look on your cell phone and look up what WAP means, why the fuck you can't pay attention to a goddamn weather forecast?
Because they don't know Channel 8. They don't know Channel 8. They know BET.
You
can get an app that does
and
it.
YouTube. They don't know all that extra.
But the thing is like, even if you don't know Channel 8, there are ways through Facebook, Instagram, all kind of stuff that they filter the weather through. And as a former flight attendant, like you, Shimmy, so the thing is that there is possible ways that you pay attention to the forecast. If these folks is telling you, we got a snowstorm coming or we got an ice storm coming, do what you need to do, get this, get that, take care of that.
But when Dallas people say anything about getting an ice storm or anything like that, we only take it a little bit seriously because if they say
it hits your front door,
if you actually ever get the 2 inches of snow that they promised for years.
But I was gonna say, like that's like this, like Arbor, and I know you're gonna laugh at me, but that's like when we were growing up. And like they would do the tornado drills when we were children, and they have that loud.
They do it now.
Yeah, they do it. Then you have it, and you hear it. They say, "Okay, everybody, get down on your knees and tuck yourself under, or get under somewhere." That's the same thing. People don't pay attention to the actual warnings, and they don't take it. They take it with a grain of salt. They take it lightly. Now, like for those people, like for example, like my mom had busted pipes and stuff like that, that's understandable because there's nothing you can do with that. You got water running everywhere. I mean, you can't worry about that. But if we black, like I know we black, you got food in your house. If you ain't got no food, you should know how to make a can of pork and beans and weenies work. If you ain't got heat, you should know that if your hot water heater got water in it, then figure out a way to get the water out of the hot water heater. You don't have to wait till it busts. turn the little nozzle and get you some hot water out of there. I mean, there are certain things that people should know. Like I was talking to a friend of mine. No bullshit. She got a whole ass boyfriend, grown ass woman, and he don't know what the fuck the breaker box is supposed to look like. I'm like, well, what the fuck you mean?
We talked about that the other day.
You 30-some years old and you don't know to follow the track of the breaker box? If one is out of place, flip it. I mean,
but Q, listen, this is the thing. And again, all sense ain't common. We know that, right? We all know that, right? You have to understand, you said something very important. You said, if you can figure out what WAP means, you should figure it. If it ain't on TikTok, they don't know what that means. If nobody got on TikTok and did a whole scenario like they did after the fact, they don't know nothing about it. These kids are not as smart. Like you said, 31, 32, 33. This is all stuff that you should know. Yes, we went through the tornado drills when we were younger. Yes, we went through fire drills when we were younger. We also learned how to add 2 + 2, and some people still saying 5 at 45. Do you see what I'm saying? So I understand that that's something that we should know, or most people should know. Like Reggie gave the scenario the other day that if you put vinegar in your gas tank, it'll keep it from. You see what I'm saying?
I never knew that.
I know because my dad's a mechanic, and that's something he told me. But that don't mean everybody else knows that. You see what I'm saying? So all of this panicking and going on, it's the same thing that happened with COVID. Same thing. Only thing is at this time, we didn't go out taking all the toilet paper and the paper towels. It was bread and milk this time. You see what I'm saying? People panic because people panic. And that's just what they do. They don't all have common sense.
Let me tell you, people, I agree with that, Shimmy, but people also panic when they're not prepared. When you're not prepared, you panic. And the thing is that, and I have to agree with Shimmy. I mean, if you don't read the fine print on a cable application, your ass damn sure ain't gonna look at the weather forecast.
If you ain't gonna look at the fine print on you paying for this car, that's a 2014, and you paying a $700 car note on a 2014 with 18, 19, 20% interest, and you didn't read the fine print that say if any breach of contract, I can repo your car. They not reading nothing. All they heard was approved. When they lights got cut on, all they heard was approved. When they got them little credit cards they got, all they heard was approved. People don't read, and we can't expect everybody to be as smart as us. That's why I just make jokes about it and move on about my damn day, because you're stupid as fuck. Simple.
Well, maybe we should be
reading is fundamental.
Maybe we need to invest in TikTok informationals.
We can do TikTok education.
Sure, why not?
So we're gonna do a spiritually ratchet education.
The funny part about that is, Q, because Arbor sends me stuff and I send her stuff. That stuff is actually on TikTok. But if they ain't shaking their ass, if they ain't busting it low, if they ain't silhouette challenge, if they ain't Corvette, if they ain't all this stuff, they don't want to hear
What was the little bunny hop thing? I never got that.
Oh God, it's I can't think of the name. But the thing is, if it ain't a challenge,
see, Taylor's doing it. I don't know. I don't understand it.
That right
yes.
There. No,
what
I don't
the fuck was that?
But like the thing is that if it has nothing to do with that, it don't matter.
That's all right, because they'll be twerking and shit with icicles coming off their ass.
The next time. Challenge. Like if somebody would have came out a week before this happened up north and gave a survival tip to bust it, you know what I'm saying? It might have went viral.
Okay, but still, like I said, in Texas, we have so many I don't even know what to call them. I won't call them they sound bad, but I really don't care. But we have so many imports. Chicago, it's a whole fucking city of Chicago worth of people here. Why didn't you call a friend? Why didn't you what are some tips?
Listen,
and
this is a lady in a grocery store, and she said, well, we from Iowa. I said, I've lived all over. I said, but the difference is living up north, you have power. You see what I'm saying? Like places up north, are always
Are prepared
for
for it.
stuff like this. Even though this happens in Texas every year, it happens. Because 2 years in a row, my pipes busted and I had my water dripping. But like, it happens every year in February. It always gets the worst right before spring. Every year, no matter what.
This is
Texas
third winter.
is never, ever, 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 never, ever prepared because that man in that wheelchair got issues.
I want y'all to do me a favor. The next time y'all hear somebody that say, "Oh, child, we didn't have no winter in Texas this year," just slap the shit out of them. That's what you should do. Take your whole hand.
Can you not say that while I'm drinking?
And just slap the shit out of them. That's what you do. Because I have to, Shimmy, I agree with you. It's so much, honestly, like with this recent snow and ice and stuff that came through here. Yeah, it's been years since we felt, in Texas, since we felt 0-degree weather, 2 degrees, that kind of deal. But see, if not, you're well traveled and stuff like that. As a flight attendant, we'll go to Buffalo, New York, and it's -6. And it don't matter because Taylor, guess what? When that
Seriously, though,
plane
y'all
is
are the
hit, when that
y'all are the exception.
Listen, it ain't our fault that we chose nice career choices. That wasn't our fault.
It doesn't even matter if it's a bad or good career choices. You know how many people have never left their city?
You know how many people ain't never left Oak Cliff? Like,
yes, like I haven't even seen the other side of Dallas because I'm still in Oak Cliff. Like,
and I guess
Taylor,
that
you just got to stab your way in there, throw some bows, and get in there.
and if all is off of Ann Arbor and Harlandale, then that's all I guess. Just keep your ass over there and keep some blue sheets to cover that fucked up ass roof you got, so you won't get no more snow in your house. That's what you can do. That's about all you can do.
I'm born and raised in Dallas, and I can't tell you. Like, used to live off of Overton, and if you know what Overton is like, you would never believe I ever lived off of Overton. But my thing is, if you ask me what a Mo 3 song is and what a 0 song is, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know none of this shit. But I can tell you how to get a snowsuit and some galoshes and some, you know what I'm saying? And in a what's they call them things? Toboggans, hats and stuff.
Right.
I can tell you how to get all that.
I can tell you food now, and you have a freezer full. I can remind your ass to order your groceries when you see there's bad weather coming in Texas. So I had groceries delivered like Wednesday. I was good.
My bad habit is I buy food, put it in the freezer, and then I forget what I got in there, and then go to the grocery store again.
Yeah.
And buy the same damn thing. So I don't know about nobody else.
So I have to ask Taylor. What is his name? Raphael somebody Cruz.
Yeah.
Raphael.
Ted,
yes.
Mr. Ted Cruz. Yeah.
First of all, where did Ted come in when your name is Raphael?
His middle name got a T in it.
No, it don't. It's like Eduardo or something like that.
I think it's
all
Eduardo.
Sense ain't coming. I'm trying to be nice.
We ain't trying to be nice.
Raphael Eduardo Gutierrez Gonzalez Cruz.
I hate you.
He gave him 5 last names and 3 middle names and 1 first name.
At least they have a line of last names.
He
That's
named
how they
after
do
his
it,
great
baby.
grandmama's great grandmama.
He's part of that group.
So how do you feel about him leaving?
Leaving what? Texas?
Yeah, he left Texas to go to Mexico.
You know, on vacation. What's wrong with that?
I ain't mad. Because if I had some money, I would be gone too. I was right on that plane.
I understand. Watch it. Okay, let's go back a little bit. All right, y'all remember Friday came, right? Friday came about like Valentine's Day, you know what I'm saying? And everything. And the lady was like, I got Valentine's Day, girl. Valentine's Day coming, girl. I'm Saturday, girl. We finna turn up, baby. We finna get food good, man.
How they do it?
They were like, girl, Valentine's Day coming, we finna get food good, man. Right? And then,
wait a minute. Wait. Sorry, Taylor. Do it one more time. I can see your head moving. That's why I said do it one more time.
It was like, girl, Valentine's Day coming, girl. We finna get food good, man. All right, so then the fella was like, yeah, you
I
know,
love the necklace. It's my favorite part.
gonna do for my girl, you know, Sunday, you know, I'm gonna, you know, do something really special for my girl on Valentine's Day.
Is you rubbing your hands?
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, he is.
because you know you're getting it hot.
Like he's right now, he's a mesh of LL Cool J and Stevie Wonder because he keep
No,
rocking.
right now he doing the best of
But
LL
what
Cool
people
J
forgot, but what
and
people forgot,
Michael from Waiting to Exhale. You remember the big boy when he came
Oh.
in, sing Robin?
Mhm.
what people forgot was we were still in pandemic mode. So they didn't plan for the Sunday grocery session. Like, let me go get these groceries. Let me go run my errands like I need to. That was like, it's Valentine's Day weekend. I'm gonna do this and all that. I ain't worried about all that. And they thought, oh man, we in Texas. We ain't worried about no snow. They just gonna melt anyway. That's what they was thinking. That's what they was thinking. Then when they went to sleep, they was like, yeah, everything cool, you know what I'm saying? They went to sleep, then they woke up, look outside, I said, God damn, where let's go from? Then they said, you everything
And that is exactly why so many people got caught in a bad place.
They think about that COVID
you
coochie.
can't go nowhere. And then it was like shut down on top of snow with no some ice on top of it, and everything closed. Damn, what we gonna do now? Then they went to the convenience store. They couldn't
When
get
people stopped delivering food and Uber stopped coming,
oh
you
yeah,
know it was hell.
No, you know it's real
that
on
limited
Walmart.
availability on there, when it's in that limited availability on there, and it was like, damn,
No,
like
when that little blue light gone out over Walmart, you know it's real. When Walmart ain't even open.
yeah,
Right. And Walmart never closes.
Walmart,
They can have a
they might
tornado
have,
run across it and it's still gonna be open.
they got a half a cashier there. They open.
Yeah. And our Cruz was like, you know what?
I'm catch y'all later.
We out, man. I'm gonna kick it, get my braids in right fast. Need some real clothes. You know, this text message ain't gonna work. That's all that happened. I mean, it's just that people, like you said, people was not prepared.
I want you to stop saying stuff while I'm
they
drinking.
start watching the news, and the news, you know, the news, they eating off of anything you give them. Anything fear tactic, they gonna eat it. They gonna take it blow up out of the proportion. And so everybody was like, "Damn, we need some water. Water going out. Oh my gosh, they ain't never been without water." And they went crazy.
Ain't never been out of water.
So why didn't we take our life skills that we learned the other season? Because you know, when you have a hurricane or a tornado, you're gonna lose power for a little bit. Us, because we're so far inland, it usually doesn't hit us real bad.
Right.
But I got hit by a tornado, like legit hit, went right through the building. But we have life skills that we already learned, like, you know, filling up the bathtub with water. That way, in case you can't use your toilet because of the water being turned off, you pour. What can I help you with, sir?
And then, like Robert was saying, you know, like me, I've been in 2 hurricanes before. I've been in Allison and Ike. And so when you lose power and you lose water, you fill up the bathtub at to capacity because you know you're not going to have any water. You need to flush the toilet. You gotta get you a whole bath. You know, you gotta get you one of them because you gotta stay clean.
I did post a video on how to take a whole bath.
You gotta take your whole bath. You gotta brush your teethies. You brush your teethies. You know. And let me tell you, you better know how. If you can't barbecue, you better learn how to grill. When you in a situation like that, pull that grill out and warm your family up and cook you some food and cook you a couple of days worth. Sit that shit in the cooler. You know what I'm saying? When you done went and got your ice, sit it in the cooler. Sit it to somewhere where it can kind of drip out. So, you know, you're going to keep fresh ice in there and hold out till you can. And if you are a whore, a good prostitute, you done made all your money for the year because he was stuck there paying you money like he was on Grand Theft Auto. Yeah.
I had a
in case anyone is not reading what's scrolling at the bottom of this, adult content. 18 and older by law. I'm saying you need to be 25 or older because it's strong language.
Very much.
That's my business. And this is a show where everybody has an opinion, and if you don't like ours, we really don't give a fuck. Oh, I'm
At
sorry.
all.
We really don't care.
My homeboy said, he posted on Facebook, he said, so what happened to all you bitches having these hoe bags in your car? Ain't nobody got no hoe bag now?
Right. They nasty. Now that goes to show you that everybody ain't got no hoe bag.
Taylor, do you have a hoe bag?
No, I don't got a hoe bag. I got a spending the night bag.
Yeah, spend a night
There
bag.
you go.
Night bag. I don't have a hoe bag, but I do have a spending night bag.
It doubles as a gym bag, just in case I want to impress you. If you a gym rat, be like, oh baby, you gonna go to the gym in the morning? Sure can. Telling you, I got gym clothes and regular clothes in there. Yes, I do. Does.
Taylor, you're gonna have to
must
explain.
have yoga pants in there at all times.
Taylor, you're gonna have to explain the difference between a hoe bag and a spend a night bag. I think people need to know the difference.
They don't know the difference
between. You gotta give it to them. You gotta give it to them.
Is it
the same thing?
Taylor, you can't move that fast. My eyes they can't catch it that fast. You gotta move slow mo. I can see where you went.
Okay, all right. I'm trying not to hit too many homes. All right, so
look, come on,
right?
Because it's versions of hoes.
I'm ready.
Versions of hoes now.
Give us a three. Give us a three main categories.
All right, so like, let's say a spend the night bag.
Okay.
Let's do spend the night bag. So you got your basics in there. You know, you got to change your clothes. You got some undergarments in there, like your regular undergarments, like regular, meaning it does not involve G-string, thongs, spaghetti straps, stuff like that. Okay, cool.
That's a valid point. I'm just saying. I use my spending night bag when I go to my sister's house. I don't need a G-string for that.
I'm talking about the females right now, because men bag is gonna be a little different.
My whole bag and my spending night bag the same, because I don't wear G-string and all these grandma drawers.
You will have at least one of your good bras in this spend the night bag. You're gonna have one.
Yes.
All right, cool. You're gonna have two types of shoes in there. You're gonna have the shoe that you just throw on right quick, and then you're gonna have some solid shoes like some sneakers, whatever like that. Something right? All right, cool. Then you're gonna make sure you have your curling iron, something that can get your hair straight.
Not your good curling iron.
Hold on. If not the curling, then you have a flat. You have something that does something to your hair or to your wig.
There you go.
Something to put your wig
to your wig.
What? I'm just saying, hey, wig is the new thing.
We with you. Come on.
You're not gonna have the actual foil popcorn bag. You're gonna have your satin, or you're gonna have your silk bag that you put on. What? The popcorn? You're gonna have the popcorn. It's the popcorn bag.
We don't use popcorn no more. What you talking about?
Time out.
You're gonna have your moisturizer.
I'm out, Taylor. Hold on.
You said flag
don't speed past this fall, okay? Don't speed past this fall. Time out. Time out.
Okay.
What cougar is you dating if she still got a four bag?
I'm just saying, some of them got different versions, different versions. Some got the foil, some got the wrap.
I need anybody listening.
Go like this, you know.
Well,
next time I see you,
the body
Taylor.
shaper. Yeah, the body shaper, the one that go like this.
Next time I see you, Taylor, I want you to have this popcorn foil bag. I got to see this. This I got to see.
Everybody do something different. I don't want to come down everybody's street, but everybody got something different. All
right, genie in the bottle.
I'm sick of cute.
Of course, you got a turban.
Right, he got a whole turban on. He's the genie in the bottle today.
You're gonna have basics. In other words, I'm gonna be over there for the night, and then I'm up out of there. Now, if you're a lady, you kind of cool with it. It's a low key. You might have your vibrator, your dildo off in there, maybe depending on what type of lady. You in the guest room, depending on where you staying now. If you staying over that man house and he only got that one bedroom, we know where you're gonna be staying. Because we know you're not sleeping on no couch. We know you're not sleeping on the floor. We know you're not doing that. So we know you're going to the bed. We all know this. So don't even play that game. All right. Now, let's slip over to the whole bag. Now, in your whole bag,
Wasn't that a part of the whole bag?
No.
No.
We talking spend a night bag. The spend
that
a
was
night
just spend
bag
the
is
night.
kind of a mixture
That's
of the
spend the
two.
night.
Yeah, spend the night.
We talking about
So toys are permitted in a spend a night bag.
yeah.
Depending on where you spending the night.
You know, you in the guest room. You know, you might. You know what? Everybody
Yeah.
upgrade now. It ain't like it used to be. You know, where you stayed at.
Depending on where you spending the night.
You know, we got a little money now. You know, we got a little money now. So it's like, you know, you stay in the
I
guest
can get the quiet one.
You know, it might be over your
The
homegirl.
little lipstick, the little portable lipstick one.
I sell those.
All right, so okay, let's go to the hoe bag now. We talking about hoes. We're not talking about listen. We talking about real hoes. We ain't talking about like kinda hoeing. We talking about hoe.
We're talking about professional hoes.
In other words,
that shit I was doing between 96 and 2000.
So what I'm saying is, hoes don't get pregnant. So we talking about real hoes. We ain't talking about I hoe every once in a while. We talking about hoe. All right.
I don't even know where to attack that from. I don't know what to do with that.
I guess I still got my title.
Straightforward.
I guess I still got my title.
She knows she not, because she take all the precautions. Even when she has sex, she be just like, oh, you better come on, you gotta get up. Like,
her tubes is tied.
Yes, her tubes is tied. She got the info shot. She got the sticker on her arm. She got the birth thing pull up in there. She double the condom. She ride more than anything. If she take she like to ride more than she like to get now, because she don't want the weight on her.
Oh my God.
He may be too good. She don't do none of that.
Oh Jesus, that'd be my
control of the situation. We talking about real hoes, like ho. All right, hoe bag.
I'm mad you telling my business. Come on.
It's usually not. I'm gonna use 3 versions of it. They're either about this big, or they come in that little zip right there, like this. Everything is filled in this little zip bag like this, and then they have another little small one that they could just. It's almost like a purse. Like this.
Y'all hold tight, cause I'm finna show y'all. Go ahead, keep.
Oh, she pulling out her hoe bag. Damn.
Or she could just carry it all in one purse. And she got that bag where she. That's it. That's just that one. She got that big strap right there, and it's like a big bag like that. Hoe bag. All right. So now, what's in this hoe bag? She got her specific condoms. The condoms she used. She got all virgins. Because she assessed the penis, she know exactly who she rocking with. She know exactly what condoms she gonna need. She got a Magnum. She got an extra large. She got a lubricated version. She got the skin version. She got all those in there. All right. She got those in there. All right, cool. Just in case he ain't acting right, she most definitely got her favorite toy in this bag. So she more than like she's gonna have a vibrator in that bag. Very rare, she probably gonna have a dildo because the vibrator get a pop in it. Yeah, that's it. It looks something.
And inside she has her feminine hygiene.
There you go.
I cannot stand y'all at all.
Okay,
so I guess I was never a hoe. Does that mean I didn't have a hoe?
Nope, okay, you had spend a night bag.
In this bag.
I had failed somewhere.
Now, most of the time when she hoeing, usually she know I'm going over there to hoe. So she usually don't have her underwear on. Normally she don't have her bra on. She's not taking her good bra over there. Unless she's going to work the next morning. Now she's going to work the next morning, she probably brings some clothes with her. But other than that, no, she knows this.
I thought hoes didn't spend the night.
No. There's different types.
Yeah, it's different versions. I'm just saying, like, if she just went to hoe for a night, she might go ahead and take one of her good bras with her extra clothes, so she get up in the morning. I'm going to work because I just came over here right quick. It's Sunday, I'm feeling lonely. And my mama been tripping. All right, but anyway,
that's this bag. That's this bag because this doubles as a purse.
Yeah, there you go. Like this. It's this right here. See, you got it.
You said her mama was tripping.
Yeah, mama was tripping. Her friends didn't want to go nowhere. They didn't want to do nothing this Sunday. Nobody want to kick it with on Saturday.
Her mama didn't cook.
I need some D. So I'm finna go over here. Let me call what's his name up, see what he doing. You know what time it is. He ain't got no kids. Stuff
like that. Tell too much my business. He can't come.
All right, now. Also,
after y'all watch Sunday service online.
Okay, now also in this bag, depending on the man. Now she feels some type of way about this man. She got like special panties, drawers, thongs, things like that in this bag. But she got that one shirt or that onesie, the shirt where you just put it on and it smells good. She got a cologne in there. I mean, not cologne, her perfume off in there. She got a little extra. She got her clothing. She got everything in there that she can wash up with.
Does she bring extra so he can like buy her dirty drawers or something?
Don't forget, she always have her bands for her, so she can tie it up, put it up. She got
you a hoe.
When she depending on the way, yeah, exactly. There you go. And sometimes, depending on the dude, she know that she don't wear that wig over there. She already have everything already fastened down, and she ready to go when she going over there. She ready. It ain't just I know when I'm coming over there for. He know what time it is. We in there.
He ain't finna mess up my hair for work.
Everything goes in the bag just like this. Boom, I'm gone. It ain't I gotta put it together. It's boom, I'm gone. It's like a to-go bag. It's like up, boom, like I'm out of there. She always knows. She always makes sure she gotta bring certain condoms because she don't trust his condoms. She trusts her condoms. You feel me? I always remember it. So that's pretty much whole bag. You know, and she
wow.
That's like a category 1 whole bag.
Yeah. I'm just, I'm not trying to, just keep it simple.
We're just gonna give you first stage. That's first stage.
Yeah, we keep it simple.
Ladies, do you hear this? In case of an emergency, you need to make sure you have a spinning night or a hoe bag.
No, that was the hoe. Yeah, she got those little socks too, just in case she got to walk around.
Oh yeah.
Roll up.
And they be the one with the little ball on the back.
Yeah, the little ball. Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me tell you. See, the only thing that I would add to the whole bag category 2.
Mm-hmm. Category 2.
The category 2 bag or the 1 bag?
He frozen. See? That was
freeze.
See?
I guess
that's the Lord.
He's saying that right now.
Okay, category 2. Whole bag category 2. So she would literally take her own towels because what happens is that, and that's the truth. I have noticed that if she's like, can I get a shower or can I use the bathroom? Whatever the case is, she'll grab her own towel and her own soap.
And it's in a
and she would use that. So she just like Tate said, she got stuff to kind of wipe herself up, but ladies prefer to use their own towels for their own hygiene purposes. And then another thing, she gonna have a bottle of good FDS. She gonna make sure that cat is right before she walk out the house, before she go to the next appointment.
Don't use that shit. Hell no.
I'm just saying. I mean, but see, Arbor, you have a good pH balance. All hoes don't got good pH balance.
So I would actually put that like in a category 4 or 5.
Or pussy is
like a
hot.
4 or 5 category. Reason being is that she has now hold too much. You see what I'm saying? Like your basic gonna be that 1. But category 4 and 5 gonna have all that extra. She gonna have like monostat cream and all that. She gonna have like a zip, little bag.
No.
So yeah, that's the difference. That's like
it's
a 4. It's like a 4.
So maybe
does this time out? Does this happen in real life?
Yeah.
Yes.
That is so fucking disturbing.
I mean, it's just like, I'm gonna be honest with you, we're gonna have to talk about, or maybe on After Dark, about the fellas whole bag, because that ain't none of y'all business. That's a whole.
Did you see the video? Did you see the video that I made of the fellas spinning night bag? I posted one for that one too.
Yeah, but it's missing a couple of elements.
No, the hoe. He know. He gonna know better than anybody.
Bits couple elements. Only thing I'm gonna say is let me tell you when you are
double up on condoms because he didn't trust her and she don't trust him, so they're gonna wear them both and hope nothing get through.
Okay.
I like the hoes who got the good throat spray in their bag. The throat spray that you can numb your throat to keep you from having that gag reflex. Yes. See, I like that shit. I had a hoe one time come over to my house. See, she sprayed like this lemony, minty smelling shit down her throat. And I was like, what's that for? She said, I'm finna show you. Boom. I was like, oh shit. What the fuck?
Everything with that. Yes, sir.
Oh my God.
It's like it gives
At
you
Pure Romance, we do have something to that effect. However, it is not a spray. It's a gel cream, and we call it Great Head.
tell them they need a spray. Let me tell you why they need a spray. Because I'm already gonna give you some gel. So you need a spray. So
it's not a spray.
I told you.
You just put a little bit right here. You ain't even got to be putting it all the way in the back. Just right there. And it just absorbs. Okay? Ladies, also.
She is ready for all good works.
Shimmy, what is the expiration date on this shit? I'm scared. What is
A water-based lubricant is good for normal interactions. However, if you're going to use toys or if you're going to be adventurous with other places, a silicone-based lubricant.
But this is basic. This is for basic.
Educating
I'm
the
giving
masses.
you basic stuff. This ain't what I use with toys. This is what I have to use with bum-ass niggas. But this basic. This goes in the category 1 whole bag, ladies. These two right here. I'll tell y'all, these two right here. This is some basic need shit.
How did we get on this topic? See, this is why we so random.
And let me tell you, and if you are a lady that know that you can't stay with, why? Because that
Astro Glide.
I'm just saying.
Walmart. You ain't even gotta go fancy with it. Even though I got
just like me from Pure Romance, I've got it, and it will help you stay.
You said we was talking basic, so this is basic bitch shit, right?
That's nasty. No, that's the over. That should be like category 5 or 6 because you use so much lube, you don't even care.
I'm gonna have to give y'all my ingredients for a grapefruit salad.
Oh yeah, somebody asked me to make them one of my famous fruit salads the other day, and said it on Instagram.
So do I need to give
something here?
Do I need to give you like what's included in the fruit salad?
What's in yours? Let me see what's in yours. It might be different.
Okay, let me tell you what's in mine.
First wait a minute. What is the purpose of this fruit salad?
The purpose of this
Did you get the meme earlier that said the best ingredient for sex is alcohol? Did you miss that meme? I need to send that to y'all. Yeah, did you miss that part?
Well, you know, now ladies, because you know the vagina is a self-cleaning organ, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to put actual fruit on her like that. You don't want to do that. It is good though. It's good to the tongue, baby. It's great. But you don't want to do that. You don't. I had to learn that the hard way. Long story short.
Get your ass beat. Fucking with me.
So you don't do that. So what you do is
now, if you do want to test the cleanliness of it, you can use a citrus fruit to drip in the area, and if it burns, you gonna burn.
No, just get you some earwax.
If you put earwax anywhere near my,
but you won't know.
I gotta remember I'm on my public page. I can't act. Ooh,
but you won't know. You won't know because he could be playing with you, talking to you, or whatever, and he could have your head, turned a whole nother way.
That much earwax to put on me, that's a problem.
Right, like if you have earwax like that means you didn't wash behind your ears either, and we still got a whole fucking problem.
Well, I ain't worried about your tongue going in my ears.
Oh, Father, help him, Jesus. Help him, Jesus.
Now you can lick me here. You can even lick me there. But I ain't worried. You're not gonna stick your tongue down my ear like you drilling for oil. That ain't happening.
You shouldn't be putting your tongue that far down in anybody's ear. I mean,
that's right.
Throw up a little bit right here, maybe an earlobe, but do not put your tongue inside someone's ear. That is just nasty and disgusting. That means that you have periodontal disease and halitosis and everything else going on in your mouth.
So my fruit salad, so you get all your fruits that you like, right? And you sit them out on a nice platter, right? You sit them in the middle of the bed, whatever you want to eat or whatever. You make yourself comfortable by simply just laying in front of her, and you'll have her straddle. But the fruit is not to touch her. It is for simply your enjoyment. So you eat whatever you want to eat. So it is a buffet platter, and you make sure she's close enough in proximity where you can eat the fruit and her if you want to, damn near at the same time.
My cooch is the only fruit. So anyway, next.
I'm so lost here.
I want to have no
Sammy,
food in my. First of all,
what
you
kind of
ain't
fruit
gonna have
is
no
it?
food in my bed. Okay, I'm fat and I don't eat in my food.
Oh,
I'm
she
sorry.
said
I'm
she's
fat.
fat.
I don't eat food in my bed. I'm sorry. Just no.
What time is it?
Nope.
I gotta go clock in. How long you gonna be on, Arbor?
Oh, it's 9:06.
Well, I had to jump off myself because kiddo's going to sleep. So
I listen. It's been fun, y'all. I gotta get ready so I can go clock in up here at this job.
All right, well,
And
we're getting ready to hit that words of wisdom stuff. So go ahead and we're going to close out now, and we can pick this up either next week or we'll schedule something later to continue the ratchetness.
okay, so am I giving words of wisdom first or
Yeah.
ladies first? Me?
No, go ahead. We're going to let the guys go this time because we ratchet.
Okay, Taylor, I'll be in contact with you this week, man, because I got to have you come back to After Dark because we got some shit to talk about.
Oh,
Just saying.
the one that we have been trying to talk about that we hadn't talked about yet, I want him there for that one because yeah.
Yes. But words of wisdom, I'm gonna see if I can follow up with Miss Arbor with my words of wisdom. Do your best, not only stay safe and sound, wear your mask and wash your hands. Please continue to engage in protected sex at all times. Now, also, if you do not believe in protected sex, it's okay. The Dallas County Health Department is always willing and able to take any new constituents. So if you are one person that's out there having unprotected sex, it's okay because no one's going to make you have protected sex anyway but yourself. So the Dallas County Department of Health is waiting for you. And another good word of wisdom is make sure that if you do decide to smoke marijuana at your next session, that your boyfriend don't find out that you smoke weed when you told him you were saved and sanctified and filled with the Holy Ghost. Because that way, when you get to the house, you ain't got to worry about explaining to pastor why you got weed ash on your coffee table.
Because you need all of this. Let me spray this lights out for you. Oh my God.
See y'all later.
Thank you. Thank you for showing up. Taylor, what you got?
Horrible.
Well, I would say this in topic form. Prepare early. Always be ready. Stay ready. So when things start to come up, you ain't got to be in a hurry to rush to do anything. But if you keep your house stored up, you don't have to go out and pick out anything that you didn't really need anyway. And so, in saying that, you be the best unedited version of yourself that you can be. And until next time,
Hallelujah.
Okay,
Shimmy, what
that's a
you?
word. So
A
my
whole word.
wisdom for the week is what I'm giving.
Yep. Monday's coming up.
Monday.
We're going back to work and school.
Well, my words of wisdom for the week are the same as always. Live your life out loud and live it on purpose. Regardless of what you're doing in life, make sure that you are doing it for fulfillment of yourself. Everybody else selfish, you be selfish too. Fuck everybody else that don't matter. So that, and praise the Lord. Amen. Hallelujah. Get a benediction.
Jesus.
Get a
The benediction here is this. One, I want everybody to have a safe and healthy week. So we still wearing masks. They said 2 masks is better than 1. I could apply that to a lot of things, but I'm not because I'm on my need y'all to still like me tomorrow. Other than that, we're gonna meditate.
You don't care nothing about penis. You don't care nothing about nothing. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Meditate and cuss. Eat fruit and wings. Hydrate with water and whiskey. Praise the Lord and health. Thanks for joining me, guys. We'll be back next week.